Alright, this is another LearnWake analysis video. This is a user clip submission by dtgold. It's actually the second half of his video. In this video, he's trying to work on Ollie heel side backside 180s. The biggest problem that I see is kind of the root of it is in the middle of the wakes, and it has to do mainly with what you're doing with your head. Your head is actually affecting your shoulders. So let's go to a point where you're actually trying to get into the cuff position. The cuff position is a riding position where you have two hands behind your back. But as you can see, you can barely see it right here, but your head's kind of peeking forward. Let's rewind it just a little bit. So even right here, switch cuffed, you're still looking forward when you should actually be looking back at the tree line. The whole point of the cuff position is to actually learn how to ride while looking back, not looking forward. It's a strange feeling, but it's something that you got to kind of embrace and get good at. So this is your landing position, and then right there you can see as you come around back the opposite way that you would be spinning, your head whips around too when it should actually stay at the tree line. So this is the root of the problem. So let's watch again as you go. You can see right there you're actually trying to slide them around, which is fine, but right here, see how you're trying to get into the cuff position, your head's not looking back first. The first step should be look back. Second step should be, get your shoulders level with the horizon. Right here, your front shoulder's high, your back shoulder's low. And this makes it difficult to reach the handle. If your shoulders were level and your head was looking back, you'd be able to bend at the waist and reach it without problem. So, and then as you're riding around, you can see right here, right there, see how you're looking forward instead of looking back? This never really accomplishes anything with the position as far as comfort. Try to really concentrate on looking at those trees with your shoulders level. I think that's the root of the problem. And then right here, as you come out of the trick, don't let go of the handle. Try to stay in the cuff position and ride switch cuffed. So basically what you can do is keep your shoulders level, your head looking back at the trees, and just switch your lower body on the board and do surface 180s back and forth from switch cuffed to regular cuffed, back to switch cuffed to regular cuffed, ride around in between, and just kind of get used to that, those positions and riding around and edging toe side and heel side, looking back at the tree line. So let's fast forward to some attempts outside the wake. For the most part, right here, your ollies are really good. When you edge out, you're edging out, you're flattening off with enough speed, but you can see your head's kind of peeking forward again when it should be looking back at the tree line. See it right there? Let's look at that one more time. Oops, I rewound it too far. Let's look at right now. Look at your head. Your head's looking forward when it should actually be looking back. If you were comfortable riding while looking back, you would just turn your head, land, and ride away from it still looking back and not worry about it. But since you're not comfortable, it kind of feels strange to do that. So right there you can see again your head's looking forward still. I think if you fix that problem and you were able to just ride cuff back and forth, this might not have happened too. You would be able to just ride out of the trick with two hands behind your back in the switch cuff position. So I think if you fix that problem inside the wake, just riding with your head looking back and your shoulders level, switching between regular cuffed and switch cuffed back and forth, I think that'll solve your overall problem. All right, thanks for the submission.